Hey, it's Diamond Painting Kelly. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I have a little haul that I've collected over a month's time, maybe a little longer, in our neighboring county. Well, technically the neighboring state because I stay in South Carolina, but I'm on the North Carolina border. And on Wednesdays, there's two different liquidator places that the items are $1. And I've got pretty lucky to find diamond paintings and different diamond painting accessories there for $1. And so let's get started. Now, I do have a question. If you were to find diamond paints for $1, would you take all of them or leave them, even if it is duplicates? Here goes some stickers, Lilo and Stitch, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't never watched this movie, and it's so popular, I have never seen it. They're pretty clear, though. Again, they're stickers. But would you only get one of the diamond paintings, or would you get all of them? And the reason I asked, and it's standard drills, because there's something that I'm going to show you here shortly that I actually didn't take all of them. I left a few. And I think because it's out of season, it's not that holiday, that's why. And then the standard green tray, pink pen, pink wax. And then I got this. I haven't never saw one of these. It's Purple Ladybug. That's the brand. And it's DIY Gemstone Craft Kit. Sun Jimmers. A Better Sun Catcher. Emoji Poops Plus Love. So it's just a clear poop. And they're hard plastic. And then you just put that behind it. And you just stick the stickers on it. Where the color goes with what color. And that's the poop one. And then there goes the smiley face. The love smiley face. But I thought that was pretty neat. Again, for $1, you can't beat it. And again, this is a Amazon return place. So all this stuff, once upon a time, was on Amazon. Now, I have looked up a few things and couldn't find them. And then the next item. Now, this is one of the items that I didn't buy every one of. And it's this one. And it's a Target brand. Let me pull it out and show you. So if it's hanging up, you pull it and like the arms open. Now this right here, it actually takes the big gems. Now I did get 4 of these. My kids, this was another one of those projects. My kids, oh, I want to do, and I started it, and they didn't even get half, like the bottom half finished, and they were tired. And so I did get a total of 4. Again, $1 a piece. I'm not sure how much they were at Target. I would imagine maybe $5. I'm not sure. Now I do have 2 extra ones, so if you would like one, let me know. I would be more than happy to mail it to you. Again, I do have 2 more of those. So in total, I got 4. I would do one and just put up for Halloween, but I'm not sure why I didn't get all of them. Again, I think because Halloween's a half of a year later, but I could have stored it along with my other diamond paintings. Then I got another Halloween. And this was the Make Your Own Pumpkin Gem Art Kit. Let me take these out. Now I haven't never took these out. Oh, okay, so it's the ghost. And they're stickers. They're pretty thick stickers. The spider and a bat. And so well, no, all these are, I guess these right here is extra that you just maybe decorate it with. And there goes the gems. But again, $1 a piece, and again, these are Target brand. It doesn't say how much they are, so I would imagine $3 to $5. I don't have a Target in my town, so I rarely go to Target. And the closest one's about an hour. But I did get 2 of these. And this is another item that I didn't get all of. I've carved pumpkins 1 year, and I said I would never do it again. It was awful. No. So that's the next kit. That's the next item. And give me one moment. I got to pause it right quick. I do got biscuits in the oven going, and I hear it beeping. Give me one moment. Okay, I'm back. I do apologize for that. And the next item is a little acrylic cat witch or witch goblin. I'm not real sure. But again, $1, you can't beat that. And I actually, last week, I got this and I looked over and I didn't find anything. And I was standing in line and my hubby said, "Do you see what I see?" And I looked down and it was right in front of me. And I was like, wow, how many of those did I overlook? Because my issue is when I find one, I just want to keep looking and keep looking and keep looking. And half the time there's no more. I wish I would have took this out. I do apologize for the sound. Standard green tray, pink pen, pink wax. I am going to take these out. I'm so sorry. I should have did this. So it's the regular rhinestones. I love the big pink ones. So this is actually what it looks like on this side. I really like that. And it's not broke nowhere. And this right side right here also has a clear. So once I do it, I'll hold this until Halloween. And I actually have a china cabinet I got from my grandfather that's really old. And I put all the ones that I do like that, like this, in there. So I'll decorate it again for Halloween because I did last year. And again, $1, you can't beat it. I'm not complaining. Oh, and the items from Target, they did have the pink wax with it. And these was the trays. So it's not, it is kind of wider than the green tray. Well, I could get actually the tray. Well, so they are a little bit wider. And a little bit longer. Well, I wouldn't really say longer, maybe. But they're definitely wider. Yeah, a tad longer. I'm not sure if y'all could see that or not. So they are a tad longer. Let's see. And they're more like actually square. And these right here is like flared at the end. I hate these. I hate them. If you're new to diamond painting, try it at least the first 1 or 2 times. That's the first thing I would upgrade is my tray. I can deal with the pen. Now, I do have special pens. I could deal with the pen better than I can this tray. I can't tell you how many I've dumped out. And they had one orange and one pink. those pumpkin, the pumpkin man, I'm not sure what it is. If you would like one, please let me know. I would be more than happy again to mail it to you. Okay, so that's it for that. Then, and the ones you find, sometimes they're beat up pretty bad. About like this one, it does have a bad crease. I love butterflies. I have one tattooed on me, and I'm planning on getting a few more. But I love this. I love the blue. And it's a special. I love how it's just like blue themed. The stars. I also have, and those are actually dark blue. I'm not sure if you could see it or not. I also have another item that I called myself. I'll have to show you, and that's going to be my last item that I show. But again, a 30 by 30. And now let's get to our standard like diamond paintings. And I noticed you find, like this one right here, I found after Christmas. So I noticed like all the ones that you find after Christmas or after the holiday. A 30 by 40, a family of snowmen. But hey, I'm about like Diamond Grandma. I could do Christmas in March, April, Halloween, anytime. I could do them anytime. So, and the stick's actually really good on them. And it has 20 colors. I haven't even been telling y'all how many colors they have. And it's all 1 through 8 is 8, and then 9 through 20 is alphabets, and they're all capital letters, and they in order. So A, C, D, E, F, H, J, K, N, P, Q, R. And the drill field, it's actually pretty clear. Now there is one. Now I have really good eyesight, so but I know some people, the ones are white. Well, the number's white, so that may be an issue to some, but it's pretty clear. Now I'm not going to take these out because they are just the standard diamonds. And that's one. And again, all the items are $1. And a lot of times you get them like this, where you can't see the little photo of it. So it comes just like this, but of course it leaves in the clear bag or the plastic. And it's a cow. Now I have noticed with these, oh, and they're already kitted up in Ziploc bags. Wow. Sometimes, now I knew this was a cow. I haven't looked at the actual drills. I didn't know it was already kitted up. But now I will say a lot of these are pixelated. So I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. Now this one actually doesn't even have a photo in it. But it does have 25 colors. 1 through 8 is numbers. The rest is alphabets. And it's AC all the way, so it's straight through. And 1 is 1, 2 is 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. I hate when it's off. I hate, and this one right here actually has a thicker plastic. Very. I could have been rolling these out. I'm just in a big rush. But this one right here is going to be, I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. because it is, again, very pixelated. But again, I do know some images look a whole lot better on camera than they do off, and I feel like this is going to be one of them. But something I can say, I don't find a lot of square diamond paintings, like the drills being square. I don't think I've ever found a square one. But again, there goes the drill filled disc. Just a lot of confetti. And I like confetti a little. And I'm not crazy about it. But again, it's already kitted up. And the next item is, this is a new one. Well, I'm not going to say new. I have never saw one like this. So I'm sure people can probably already look at the bottom and see what it is. There is 27 colors. Now with this one, 1 through 7 is numbers. 8 through 23 as letters. And then it's got the plus, minus, and arrow, and the equal sign. Has anyone else ever saw diamond painting like this? And I'm not sure why it's like this. Okay. It's a 30 by 40 standard drills. It actually has a picture of the item right there. It's like Grinch, like maybe a younger Grinch. I hope that's focusing in. I don't like that. I really don't like it. And I'm not sure what's it about. I just don't know. Again, I haven't never saw one. And if you like, I'm pretty sure y'all can't see it. But if you focus in and like able to see the little thumbnail, it looks like the photo is in it too. But has anyone else ever got a diamond painting like that where because that is the photo of what it is, all but it's like a zoomed in picture. And the camera's pointing the opposite way, because in this picture the reef isn't on the window. Isn't on the window. The reef isn't on the window. But there is a good bit of color blocking and confetti. But again, that's a new one I haven't never saw. Okay, the next one. Here goes another one. So I get it, and it's like this. Now, this one right here actually does have a thumbnail, and I'm trying to cover it up. This one has 22 colors, and the numbers is 1 through 8, and then the rest is alphabets. And again, they're in order. And this one is a 30 by 40. A 40 by 30. And it's the Mario. And standard drills. And they do have like the LC1194 as well on the drills as well. You do get a 4-placer, pink wax, green tray, and Ziploc bags. I personally don't use those Ziploc bags. I do like the ones from Hobby Lobby though. But again, I like that one. And it's not as pixelated as I thought. There's the little thumbnail. Okay. And I've got 1, 2, 3 more. And I'm sure people will know what this diamond painting is just by looking at the bottom. I smell children. If I'm not mistaken, this is Hocus Pocus. Again, if it's not, I do apologize. I haven't never saw the movie. I'm not a big movie person. I rather watch series. My hubby's a movie person. And this one is a 30 by 40, and it has 26 colors, 1 through 8 numbers, the rest is alphabets. And this one right here does have a lot of color blocking. And that 3 is the what? 310. But there is a picture of what it would look like finished. Well, the thumbnail. I like this. Again, standard drills. Green tray, pink pen, pink wax, and Ziploc bags. Now, this next one is probably one of my best dollar finds that I would say. It's this one, and it is a 40 by 50, so it's actually quite big. And it's another cow. And it's the standard drills. And now you do get a long thing of wax. And you get what looks to be maybe a 9-placer. I'm not sure. And quite a good bit of bags. Let me roll this back. But this was another one of those. I got this past Wednesday. And my hubby, because it's like tables with like bins in it, and my hubby walked by, and I went right back to the bin. Well, I walked to the bin he was just at, and it was just laying there perfect. I said, wow, you didn't? I said, yep, shows me you don't be looking for me diamond paintings. You got enough diamond paintings. But he still buys them for me. But again, dollar, and this has 18 colors. So it's like, that's something that I do find strange. Just like the bigger they are, sometimes they have less colors. And I did look for this image on Amazon. I didn't find one exactly like this, but it was very close. Now, all these are letters, and they're mixed up. One's W, two's Y, three's K. And it's just random. If I hit the camera, I do apologize if I made a move. Now, I found this, and after this item, I've got one more to show you. I found this, and I looked at my hubby, and I said, if you can tell me what this is, I'll put my whole cart back, my whole shopping cart. He said, I'm not quite sure. I said, you can't look, because it did have the tag on it. I said, you can't look at the tag. And I just saw, not too long ago, Diamond Painting Coco, or Diamond Painting with Coco. She tested one of these, and I saw somebody else in a live. I'm not quite sure who it was. It's a straightener. Now, Diamond Painting Coco, she was saying how small the handle is. I get that. It's very small. But a 2-pack for $1. I looked on Amazon, they're like $10 for a 2-pack. So hey, I felt like that was a steal. I tried it. To be honest with you, my kid plays with them. The baby plays with him. Well, he's not a baby. He's a 4-year-old, so. But he'll play with them more than I use them. Then the last item. Hobby Lobby, before Christmas, I went to Hobby Lobby and I got the calendar, the Hobby Lobby version calendar. So y'all, when I saw these, I bought 4 of them. And in my mind, what I was going to do is I was going to give them away. I was going to do a video on them, post them if anybody wants it, or maybe do like a randomizer number, pick a number and draw. And I was going to give them away. Try to do a good deed. Here it goes, y'all. It's the calendars. However, they're shrunk. They're really small. Let me get my Hobby Lobby calendar. Well, I can't get the calendar, but I have the box right behind me. So here goes the box. Here goes my Hobby Lobby box. And I know this is the one that I found. So I'm sure that it was images was stolen. But I was like, oh wow, they could, they have it on your desk or something, not bad. And everything's the same. The only thing that is missing, there's no like this, well, besides this, the images are the same, but there's no like barcode. Well, I didn't realize this one didn't have one. It's on the front. But if you look, everything's the same. So it has Christmas crafts, 2026 wall calendar. Now it doesn't have the price, so it's missing that. And it's missing the 12-month with gemstones, the little tag. It even has the choking hazard, or choking warning. So I got these, and again, I got 4 of them. And I have mine hanging up between my living room and my kitchen. And I thought, wow, I can do mine. So it's little. Let me move this. Oh, I did not mean to move, y'all. I am so sorry. Let me move these out the way. So this is the little calendar. I was very disappointed. I'm so disappointed that I don't even know if I want to open it up and show y'all. And now with the Hobby Lobby one, I'm sure everyone has saw it. I've done their January and February. They come in the individual months. So, for instance, this one's April. And there goes May. And then June. Well, I'm sure y'all can't see that one because it's the glare. And then so on. Well, the second red flag. The first red flag I should have known when they were so small. The second red flag is it's all in one. So it's all the gems in one. Y'all ready to see it? Now, January actually looks pretty good. Oh, I might have it backwards. Yep, I do. Wow, the whole time I had it backwards. So here it goes. Diamond Art Wall Calendar. This is January. Okay, so, well, it's a little blurry, but look up there at the 2. How are you going to do diamond paintings? You have to like freehand all the diamond paintings. Here goes February. Still not bad, but like it doesn't have numbers. There's no way you would be able to put a drill or a diamond on each one of these dots. So again, you would have to freehand it. And the ones from Hobby Lobby, you actually put diamonds around each one. Because again, I've done January and February. March is probably one of the best looking ones. September's awful. April. But again, it's just like little dots. You would not be able to put. And if you look, what's that? And what's that? May. June. July. And along with July, like January, these stars were actually individual stars. and they just like blotched it up to, I'm not sure. I was very disappointed. Even at $1, I would have never bought these. I don't. This one is August, September. Now this one right here in Hobby Lobbies is my favorite, one of my favorite ones. My month's February 25th is my birthday. But I love the flower. Y'all, it is so blurry. You would have to freehand it, and then it wouldn't. No, I was very disappointed. October, November, and December. Now December's pretty, and that's it. But my plan was, I got them. I was like, wow, for $1, I could do a giveaway and just give them away. Just have it set up on your desk or behind your, in your office somewhere, just thinking, because not everybody, I believe, got these. A lot of places, they were out of stock. So I was unable to do that. But I do have three of these. I'm probably going to throw them away and just keep the drills. If you would still like one, I would be more than happy to mail it to you. Just let me know. But it was quite disappointing. But that's the end of my haul, y'all. And I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm sure it's been quite random here, there, and everywhere. But I do, again, go every Wednesday. So what I'm going to start doing, I'm going to start collecting a whole month at one time. Because some Wednesdays, I don't find nothing. And then some Wednesdays, I find 3 or 4 things. But that's how it is. But if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to be part of my crazy diamond painting journey, hit that subscribe button. And I promise my goal for 2026 is to do more videos. So I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and see y'all later. Bye-bye.